110 Rahul. Screen is visible to you? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Screen is visible now.
Okay. Good morning to everyone. In previous class, we have completed the problem number 1 in the slope deflection method. Now today we'll start the problem number 2 in the slope deflection method. All of you listen carefully and concentrate only in today's class. Draw bending moment diagram and shear force diagram by using of slope deflection method. Next, given diagram. So this is our given diagram. It is two span continuous beam, span AB as well as span BC. Span AB carrying a uniformly distributed load which is 10 kilonewton per meter. Span BC carrying a eccentric point load because the distance is difference. Okay, 1 meter as well as 2 meter, and the load is 30 kilonewton, and the span of AB is 5 meter and the span of BC is 3 meter. This is given problem, and all of you remember your previous class. What is the first step here? That is fixed end moments. Fixed end moments for each span. For each span, it means if you take the span AB, so we need to consider A to B as well as B to A. Okay, so that is MF AB and MF BA. So it is carrying a uniformly distributed load. Already we know that what is the formula for a fixed end moments carrying a uniformly distributed load, that is minus WL square by 12. Other one is WL square by 12. Now, so here W is given load for span AB. What is the given load? 10 into what is the span of AB? 5 square by 12. Okay, next here 10 into 5 square by 12. Now the value of MFAB here minus 20.833 kilonewton meter, and here it is 20.833 kilonewton meter. So this is the fixed end moment for the span of AB as well as reverse BA. Now consider second span, that is MFBC as well as MFCB. And once you need to observe B to C, it is eccentric point load. Eccentric point load. What is the fixed end moment formula for eccentric point load? See here, suppose if it is a central point load, then the formulas are minus WL by 8 as well as WL by 8. But the load is not acting central point. Here, the load is acting different spans. One is load to left side 1 meter, other one is load to right side 2 meter. And so this is your eccentric point load. What is the formulas for eccentric point load? That is MFAB is equal to minus WAB square by L square, and MFBA is equal to WA square B by L square. So these are the formulas for eccentric point load. So same formula substitute here. Minus WAB square by L square, WA square B by L square. Okay, now from this one, what is the W? That is 30 kilonewton. Here 1 meter is, we can indicate it as A is equal to 1 meter, B is equal to 2 meter. Okay, now same value substitute here. W is 30 kilonewton into A 1 meter and B it's a 2 square, and the L span of BC is 3 meter, it means 3 square. Now W is 30 into A square, it means 1 square into B is 2 by 3 square. Now what is the value for MBC? It is minus 13.33 kilonewton meter, and here it is 6.667 kilonewton meter. So this is our first step. First step is to find out fixed end moments. All of you check once. So first is fixed end moments MFAB, MFBA, MFBC, MFCB. Okay, up to here it is first step. Now coming to the second step. What is the second step? Already you know that. What is the second step? Second step here, apply slope deflection equation for each span. Equation for each span. This is our second step. Already you know that formula for slope deflection equation. Suppose if I take MAB, here the first term is AB. So I can write it as fixed end moment for AB span. Okay, plus 2EI by L into, here the first term is A. So twice theta A plus second term is B. So it is theta B minus 3 delta by L is common. It is already you know that. Okay. And now what is the conditions for slope? What is the condition for delta here? First of all, if you take delta, in this problem he did not ask the delta value, so we can put it as 0. So delta is 0. He did not ask in this problem, so I can put it as 0. Now what about theta A, theta B? It means slope at A, slope at B. We have a conditions for slope. If your end support is fixed support, then the slope is 0. If you observe in this problem, first of all we are considering A to B. A to B. So in this A to B, at A is a fixed support. At A is a fixed support. At B is a roller support. So here theta A is equal to 0. Slope is equal to 0. But here theta B is not equal to 0. Here theta B will get some value. Why it is 0, slope at A is 0 means because your deflection will start from here onwards. It means this part is 0. This part is 0. But here at point B it is roller support. So you will get some theta value. Okay, same I can apply here. See, here theta A is equal to 0 because it is a fixed support. Fixed support. But theta B is not equal to 0, will get some value. Now apply MFAB value. Already we know that MFAB value, that is minus 20.833 here, minus 20.833 plus, in this problem EI value not given, so keep as usual 2 EI by, what is the value of AB span? That is 5 meter. That is 5 meter. Okay. Now here 2 into theta A is 0 because it is fixed, plus theta B is unknown. Next, here delta value not given in the problem, so 0. By span is 5 meter. Now solve this equation, then you will get minus 20.833 plus, so this term is 0, this term also 0, remaining is 2 EI theta B by 5. Then it is equation number 1. Then it is equation number 1. MAB completed. Now next span is MBA. MBA. So fixed end moment span is BA. So I can write it as MFBA plus 2EI by L is common. There is no changes. And here the first term is B. So it is twice theta B plus second term is A. So theta A minus 3 delta by L is common. Now here also delta is 0, theta A is 0. Okay, there is no changes here. Now what is the value of MFBA? MFBA is 20.833 kilonewton meter. 20.833 plus 2 EI is constant by L. L is the span of AB, that is 5 meter, into here theta B is unknown, so same to theta B plus theta A is 0, and here also it is 0. So 0, 0, no problem. Next, MBA is equal to 20.833 plus 2 into 2, 4 EI theta B by 5. By 5. This is equation number 2. This is equation number 2. Next, next span is BC. That is MBC is equal to fixed end moment, span is BC. So MFBC plus 2EI by L is common into first term is B. So twice theta B plus second term is C. So theta C minus 3 delta by L. Here delta is not given, so 0, and already theta B is unknown. But what about theta C here? Now the span is BC span. Okay. Now the span is BC span. In the BC span, D is roller support, C is fixed support. It means your deflection will start from here onwards. So this part theta C is 0. Slope at point C is 0 because it is fixed support. That is our condition. Already we discussed in previous classes. What are the conditions here? So theta C is equal to 0. Theta C is equal to 0. Now, what is the value of MFBC? Here MFBC is minus 13.33. Minus 13.33 by 2EI. Here L. L means span of BC. span of BC is 3 meter. 3 meter. Next, here theta B is unknown plus theta C is 0, that is fixed, minus delta not given, so 0. Now MBC is equal to minus 13.33 plus 2 into 2, 4 EI theta B by 3. That is equation number 3. Span BC completed. Next, what is the last one? Span CB. Span CB. That is MCB. So, fixed end moment span CB plus 2EI by L into first term is C, so twice theta C, plus second term is B, so theta B, minus 3 delta by L is common. So in this equation, theta C is 0 because it is fixed, delta is not given, so 0, and theta B is unknown, so question mark. Now already we know that MFCB value, just to substitute MFCB, what is the value of MFCB? 6.667. 6.667 plus 2EI by L. L is 3 meter and 2 into theta C is 0 plus theta B unknown minus 3 into 0 by 3. Now MCB is equal to 6.667 plus this is 0, this is also 0, remaining is theta B, so 2EI theta B by 3. This is equation number 4. This is equation number 4. So up to here we have completed 2 steps. First step is find out fixed end moments. Second step is apply slope deflection equation for each span. So that is MAB, MBA, MBC, MCB. So up to here we have completed 2 steps. In the second step we have completed 4 equations. Now what is the third step here? What is the third step here? Third step is joint equilibrium equation. Joint equilibrium equation. So in this given diagram, how many joints are available? Generally, if you take A also joint, B also joint, C also joint. But which joint is suitable for our conditions? That is, if I take joint A, I will get only one member, that is A to B. A to B. But I don't have any member in the left side. So I will not choose A at present situation, but we'll see later. We'll see later. Now, if I take joint C, I have only one member, that is CB, but I don't have any member in the right side. So present situation, I won't consider joint C also. But if I take joint B, I have a 2 members, B to A, B to A, one member, B to C, other member. So in the joint equilibrium equation, first of all, I will be considering joint B, because joint B is having 2 members, BA, BC. So if it is not possible, then I will take joint A or else joint C. But present situation, I'll consider joint to B. Present situation, I'll consider joint to B. So first of all of you take screenshot here. All of you take screenshot. Okay. Now 124 Divya.
Yes, sir.
Have you taken screenshot?
Yes, sir.
131 Niharika.
Yes, sir.
Are you following or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now 135 Sai Sri.
Yes, sir.
What is the third step, ma? First step is find out fixed end moments. Second step is apply slope deflection equation. What is the third step? Sai Sri, what is the third step?
Don't know, sir. I did not revise yesterday's class.
Just now I told you, na, the third step is apply joint equilibrium equation. Apply joint equilibrium equation. So this is our third step. In the third step, first of all, I will be considering the joint B because I have a two members, BA and BC. BA and BC. In the second step, we have completed four equations: MAB, MBA, MBC, MCB. So in that, it is BA member, it is BC member. So MBA plus MBC is equal to 0. Is equal to 0. Now, all of you once observe MBA equation. MBA equation. What is the MBA equation? We got 20.833 plus 4EI theta B by 5. This is our MBA equation. Plus, what about MBC equation? What about MBC equation? So we got minus 13.33 plus 4EI theta B by 3 is equal to 0. So these two are our MBA plus MBC. Now here we have only single unknown term, that is theta B. So it is very easy to calculate theta B value. So in this equation, except theta B, we don't have any other unknowns like theta A, theta C. So it is very easy to calculate theta B value, that is EI theta B. So all of you open your calculators and enter these values. Here we have only single unknown term, that is EI theta B. So after entering these values in your calculator, then we'll get one value in terms of EI theta B. So at finally EI theta B is equal to minus 3.51. Minus 3.51. This is our EI theta B value. Now, we don't have any other unknowns here like theta A, theta C in this equation. So, here finding out of theta A, theta C is not required. Suppose if you want required, you can open second step. You can open second steps. I'll open the second step here once you can see. So This is our second step. Apply slope deflection equation. Here MAB I got only EI theta B, and MBA also I got theta B. MBC also it is theta B. MCB also theta B. So here EI theta A is not required, as well as EI theta C also not required, because in these four equations we don't have any theta A value, any theta C, so it is not required. Now it's very simple. Whatever the value we got here, EI theta B, just substitute EI theta B value in each and every equation. That is, substitute EI theta B value in equations 1, 2, 3, 4. Substitute EI theta B in equations 1, 2, 3, 4. So, what is the fourth step here? What is the fourth step? That is final moments. That is final moments. Final moments. Hey, so final moments. MAB, MBA, MBC, MCB. So it is very easy final moments. I'll open up my PDF. See here, this is our MAB equation. In this MAB equation, in place of EI theta B, just substitute whatever the value we got here, that is minus 3.51. Then we'll get final moment for AB. Okay, next, coming to the second equation, 20.833 plus 4 EI theta B 5. That is, in place of EI theta B, just substitute minus 3.51. Then we'll get one value, that is for final moment MBA. So like that, equation 3 as well as equation 4. Very simple. In place of EI theta B, just substitute minus 3.51, because our value is EI theta B is minus 3.51. Then we'll get our final moments. So here, what are the final moments? So after substituting EI theta B value in equations 1, 2, 3, 4, then the final moments are MAB is equal to minus 22.23 kilonewton meter, and MBA 18.01 kilonewton meter, MBC minus 18.01 kilonewton meter, MCB 4.32 kilonewton meter. So these four are the final moments. These four are the final moments. Now, so this is our fourth step. This is our fourth step. Once I will show our steps, see. Up to here, we have completed 4 steps. First is the fixed end moments. Second is the apply slope deflection equation. Third step is apply joint equilibrium equation. Fourth step is find final moments. Up to here, we have completed 4 steps. What is the fifth step? Find support reactions. Find final support reactions. Next to draw bending moment diagram and shear force diagram. Okay. In the second problem, he mentioned draw shear force diagram also. So find out support reactions. Find out support reactions. In problem number 1, see, this is problem number 1. In the problem number 1, here it is only draw bending moment diagram. Here it is only draw bending moment diagram. So in problem number 1, fifth and sixth points are not required. But in the problem number 2, he is asking shear force diagram. So let us find out support reactions also. Let us find out support reactions. First of all, draw the given diagram. A, B, C. Okay, one is 10 kilonewton per meter, other one is 30 kilonewton, and here it is 1 meter, here it is 2 meter. Span of AB is 5 meter. Span of BC is 3 meter. Now, this is given diagram. Now here find out support reactions. Find out support reactions. It means here it is two span continuous beam AB and BC. So whatever the given diagram, just split that diagram. Then it is A to B. This is A and here it is B. It is having uniformly distributed load 10 kilonewton per meter and 5 meter. Next here BC. It is B and here it is C. Load is 30 kilonewton, 1 meter span, 2 meter. It is 3 meter. And see, already we have calculated the final moments. Final moments. See, it is final moment is for A to B, B to A. Next is B to C, C to B. It is not a single point. It is not a single point. It is for M A to B, M B to A, M C to B, M B to C. So what is the sign convention here? Because we need to indicate the final moment value in the support reactions. Support reactions. Suppose left to right, left to right, positive value consider clockwise. Again left to right, negative value consider anti-clockwise. Okay, left to right, positive value consider clockwise. Again left to right, if it is minus value, negative value, consider it is anti-clockwise. Next, right to left also. See, the sign convention is different here, slope deflection method. Right to left also, if it is positive value, consider clockwise, and right to left, negative value, consider it is anti-clockwise. See here, forget about left to right, right to left, forget about. Just remember, if plus value is indicated as clockwise direction, if minus value is indicated as anti-clockwise direction. Just remember that is. If you take left to right, right to left, again it will be difficult for you. Forget about left to right. Just I'll write clearly here. That is, if it is plus value, give clockwise direction. If it is minus value, give anti-clockwise direction. That is important. This is the sign convention when we are indicating the final moment values here. See, the first final moment value MAB is minus 22.23. Minus, see, remember the value is minus. So A to B, this is point A to B, I got minus value. So my direction is anti-clockwise and value is 22.23. Now here at right side I have a point B. It means final moment BA. Final moment BA, that is 18.01 kilonewton meter. Here it is positive. Here it is positive. Positive means it's a clockwise direction. Clockwise. So it is our clockwise. Value is 18.01. First span completed. Coming to the second span. Here the starting point is B and it is C. So final moment for BC. Final moment for BC. What is the value for BC? Minus 18.01 kilonewton meter. Minus 18.01. Minus means it's a anti-clockwise direction. Okay, 18.01. Next, last point C. It means C to B. Final moment for CB is 4.32 kilonewton meter. Here it is positive value. So positive means it's a clockwise direction. Clockwise direction value is 4.32. 4.32. So this is our sign convention. This is our sign convention in the slope deflection method. Very simple. Clockwise positive, anti-clockwise negative. Next, here what are the reactions are acting here? Here it is RA, here it is RB, here it is RB, here it is RC. We have a 2 RB. So I can name it as RB1, RB2. Now find out all reactions RA, RB1, RB2, RC. Very simple. Already you know that how to find the support reaction. That is by applying the equation of equilibrium. What are the equation of equilibriums? We have summation of, first of all, moment about A is equal to 0. It means whatever the forces passing through A, all are 0. Here RA is passing through A, so RA into 0. RA into 0, that is not required here. Next, remaining. Here also in the equation of equilibrium, clockwise positive, anti-clockwise negative. Remember this point. So at point A, one moment is acting. That is acting in the anti-clockwise direction. So anti-clockwise means it's a negative. Minus 22.23. Next, one external load is acting, that is 10 kilonewton per meter. Our moment about A. So how it is moving? It is moving in this direction. So this is a clockwise direction. Take positive. Load is 10 kilonewton per meter. It should be multiplied with whole span because it is a uniformly distributed load. Next, when we are converting into a point load, then it is span by 2, 5 by 2. Okay. Now, at point B, one moment is acting, that is moving a clockwise direction. So consider positive 18.01. Now at point B we have a one reaction also, that is RB1, but how it is moving from point B to A, our movement about A, so B to A, so it is moving in this direction, that is anti-clockwise direction. Consider minus RB1. And what about the perpendicular distance from B to A? We have a 5 meter. 5 meter is equal to 0. Now, once enter these values in your calculators, then you will get RB1 value. What is the RB1 here? That is 24.15 kilonewton. So from the first figure we have completed RB1. Next, RA is unknown. Next, apply other equation of equilibrium. I will be applying here summation of vertical force is equal to 0. Here what is the sign convention? All upward forces consider positive, all downward forces consider negative. This is our sign convention. In the first figure, RA is moving upward direction, so positive. RB1 is moving upward direction, so positive. 10 kilonewton per meter is moving downward direction, but it is uniformly distributed load. So here minus 10 into 5. I'll write clearly here. RA plus RB1 minus 10 into 5 is equal to 0. Now, I know RB1 value. So, substitute RB1 value in this equation, then we'll get RA value. What is the value of RA after substituting the RB1 value? 25.85 kilonewton. This is our RA value. So in the first diagram, RB1 completed. Next, coming to the second diagram, same. First of all, apply moment about B. Moment about B is equal to 0. So whatever the forces passing through B, that is 0. Here RB2 is passing through B, so RB2 into 0, that is not required. Next, write remaining. At point B, one moment is acting, that is 18.01 kilonewton meter, but it is moving anti-clockwise direction. Consider minus 18.01. Okay. Next, here 30 kilonewton load is acting. Our moment about B, how it is moving? It is moving in this direction. So it is a clockwise direction. Consider positive, load is 30 kilonewton. What about the perpendicular distance? So from load to B is 1 meter distance. So 1. Next. Here at point C, one moment is acting, that is 4.32, but it is a clockwise direction. So positive 4.32. Okay. Next, at point C, one reaction is acting, that is RC, but how it is moving? It is moving in this direction. So it is a anti-clockwise direction. Consider minus RC, minus RC. And what about the perpendicular distance from point C to point B? That is 3 meter. That is 3 meter into 3 is equal to 0. Now, from this equation, we'll get RC value. That is 5.43 kilonewton. Okay. Now, RC completed. What about RB2? RB2, apply other equation of equilibrium, that is summation of vertical force is equal to 0. Summation of vertical force is equal to 0. In the second diagram, what about the vertical forces? RB2 and RC and 30 kilonewton. Our sign convention is all upward forces are considered positive, all downward forces are considered negative. Here RB2 and RC both are moving upward direction, so positive, and 30 kilonewton load is acting downward direction, so negative. Here it is RB2 plus RC minus 30 is equal to 0. Already I know that RC value, so substitute RC value in this equation, then RB2 is 24.57 kilonewton. 24.57 kilonewton. All of you take screenshot up to here. So next is final support reactions. Next is final support reactions. So in that, where RA is equal to, we have a single RA value, that is 25.85 kilonewton, But in the RB, we have RB1 plus RB2, where RB1 is, what is the value of RB1? 24.15 plus 24.57. Now total RB is 48.72 kilonewton. And we have a single RC, no problem, that is 5.43 kilonewton. So this is our final support reactions. Final support reactions. All of you complete up to here. All of you take a screenshot here. So up to here we have completed totally 6 steps. Fixed end moments completed, slope deflection equation completed, joint equilibrium equations completed, final moments completed, support reactions completed, final support reactions also completed. What is the last step? Draw bending moment diagram and shear force diagram. See, already we have completed so many bending moment diagrams, so many shear force diagrams. Once you can try in your homes, the drawing the bending moment diagram as well as shear force diagram, once you can try in your homes. That is for your homework, okay? That is for your homework. See, slope deflection method is very easy. If you are facing any difficulty in the slope deflection method, you can ask me. I'll explain clearly, no problem. See, if you learn one problem, then all problems are equal. Just you have to remember the formulas, that's it. Concept is same for all the problems. There is no changes. Each and every, you can take each and every problem, but the concept is same for all problems. We have to follow these all steps, that's it. We have to follow these all steps. Why I am telling daily means, because 99% of the chances will give this type of problems in your external point of view. That's only. Unnecessarily don't lose 15 marks. Very easy method. There is no confusion. Once you practice in your homes, that's it.